Hey everybody, I'm Rob with the Anderson Barbecue Supply. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we are going to try the 0 to 400 smoker method for chicken wings. So basically that just means that you get your chicken wings already seasoned up or sauced if you want them. Then you put them in your pellet smoker, you hit the power button, you let that rise up to 400 degrees, and as soon as your wings are done, whether it be sometime in the middle of that or after that, supposedly you're going to get some really good chicken wings. So this recipe has been around on the internet for a couple of years. I think I saw a couple of videos that were over 2 years old, so it's definitely not a new thing, but I figured we'd test it out today. And so basically I have some chicken wings here, and I have 2 packages. What I did last night before I left the store, I actually wanted to see if this would work. So I cut the plastic off the top of these, as you can see, and they definitely dried out overnight. I didn't do anything special to them. I didn't set them out on a rack. I just left them in the styrofoam container that they were in, but I thought I'd give it a try to get some really good crispy skin with minimal effort. So what we're doing today is I have a couple different seasonings. So Lane Seasonings from Bethlehem, Georgia has a Q-Nami seasoning. This is their Asian flair seasoning. So we're gonna put that on half the wings, and then later we're actually going to sauce it with Blonde Beard's Dojo Sriracha and Ginger Asian wing sauce. This sauce is amazing. Blonde Beard's is a kind of a craft wing company out of Colorado, and we just put this stuff in the store at Anderson Barbecue Supply and Anderson Barbecue Supply or Anderson BBQ Supply online, and it tastes really good. I would definitely give it a try. So we're gonna do a combination of this. And then on the other wings, we are going to go with one of my local favorites, Saints and Sinners, their signature seasoning. We're going to do a light coat. And then on the back end, Blonde Beard's has a different, it's their Black Magic Cajun and black pepper buffalo sauce. Now, if you're looking for a buffalo sauce that's got some kick to it, this is definitely it. It's got a sweet flavor, but there's definitely some heat to it, and I've really enjoyed it since we got it here in the store. So what I'm going to do, because I let these wings dry out overnight, I'm going to put them each in a bowl here, and you can see that, so we're going to have to break them up a little bit. Try to do this without any gloves. That's good. And I am going to spray them with duck fat. Because they've dried out a little bit, I don't know if they're going to let that sauce adhere to them as good as they should. So a couple quick spurts of the duck sauce in there, or duck fat, I should say, sorry. And then I'm going to go heavy with the Q-Nami seasoning because I like a lot of flavor. So pretty heavy on there. Try to get all sides coated. Yeah, a little bit more. That's looking pretty good. Nope, a little bit more. Looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see that in the camera there, but we'll set that aside. That's for our Asian wings. And then the other ones here, we're going to use the Saints and Sinners signature seasoning. Get those broken up a little bit. Duck fat spray. Probably misspoke before, whatever. Looking good. And then Saints and Sinners signature seasoning. Throw this on there. It's one of my favorite seasonings, and it actually goes really well on a lot of different things. Steak being one of them. So chicken, lots of different stuff. Saints and Sinners is a local company here. Pastor Dave is exactly that. He's actually a pastor. He grew up in Kansas City, though, so he definitely knows his barbecue. They got lots of different flavorings. You can check them out on our store online. But that's the seasonings there. We're going to let these sit, and I'm going to go take these out, get the smoker set, and then put these on, and then turn the smoker on, let it go 0 to 400. I've heard and seen different things, so anywhere from about 40 to 80 minutes on the smoker. So we'll watch these after a while. We might have to turn them once, but we'll see what we get. Here we go. So we have our Smokin Brothers Premier Plus 24-inch. These are made down in southeast Missouri. They're American made. We're going to spray a little duck fat on here just to make sure that these wings don't stick. And we have the signature seasoning from Saints and Sinners on the right-hand side with these wings. So we're going to get those loaded up and then switch to the left-hand side where we have Lane's seasonings and the Q-Nami rub, which is a great Asian flavor, and I'm really excited to try these out. So these are going to go on the left side of the grill. Like I said, I'm putting everything on the top rack. I've been doing that lately in my pellet smokers just because I think there's a little bit more smoke up there. It might be a couple degrees hotter, but we'll see how that turns out as well. So we got the duck fat sprayed down. We got our wings set. We're going to turn the pellet grill to 400 degrees, close the lid, and see what we get. Guys, so we just pulled these off. Clearly the Smokin Brothers Premier Plus 24-inch is a very efficient cooker. I started that cooker off at 0, and it took 35 minutes to get these wings to 200 degrees. Now, yes, chicken is safe at 165. You can push it all the way up to 200 degrees with whatever you're doing. I find that works best for me with wings. So what we have here is the, that's the Q-Nami Asian flavored wings. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this dojo sauce. A good little shake. Just going to try a little bit, not super heavy. Save some of my sauce. Toss them up a little bit. And I'm going to take them and put them back on the smoker for probably another 5 minutes. So we did 30 minutes on one side of the chicken wings. And then literally I flipped them and let them go about another 6 minutes. So about a 36-minute cook time. I knew they were getting up there, so I didn't want to go too crazy. So we're going to throw some of this Black Magic from Blonde Beards, which is just amazing. It's a traditional buffalo sauce, but it's got some pepper, and it's got a great kick. Yeah, I can smell that. It's definitely a really good kick. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to go put them back out on the smoker for about 5 minutes and then pull them back in here. All right, we have pulled these off of the smoker, and I have the Q-Nami and the Dojo Asian Sriracha and Ginger Asian wing sauce from Blonde Beards on the left, on my left here. And on the right, we have Saints and Sinners signature seasoning with Blonde Beards Black Magic Cajun and black pepper buffalo sauce. These smell really, really good. So I've let these cool off just a little bit, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm not very good at eating hot things, but one thing to talk about again, so all these seasonings are available at AndersonBBQSupply.com. We ship nationwide for free over $50, so remember that. And then in my smoker, I used a Smokin Brothers Premier Plus 24-inch pellet smoker today. Smokin Brothers is made in the USA down in the Missouri area, and they produce a great product. It's all 12-gauge steel. The bottom is double-walled and insulated, and I cook these on the upper rack. So the temperature probe for Smokin Brothers is on the lower rack. So 400 degrees, it might be 425 up top. I didn't temp it, but these took 35 minutes to cook. That's it. And they actually have some pretty good little bit of char on them. So let's give these a chance. I'm going to do the Dojo Asian flavored ones first. Those are really good. I don't have any paper towels around here. I probably got all around my mouth, but pretty much bite through skin. I'm actually really, really impressed. I wasn't sure that was going to happen. I did spray it with duck fat a couple times, so that always works. Duck fat is healthy. It's got a high smoke point and helps crisp up that skin. In lieu of duck fat, you can use avocado spray, which most local grocers will have. So let's move on to the Black Magic. I'm excited about this one because I think this combo is going to be really good. It looks really good. It smells really good. It's definitely got that little bit of heat from the buffalo. So let's go for it. I think you could literally cook these chicken wings plain and then put this sauce on it, and it would be phenomenal. But with the little bit of the signature seasoning from Saints and Sinners, it just adds to that. These are really good. One thing to say again, they cooked in 35 minutes. That surprised me. They got up towards that 200 degree mark, which is okay. especially if you brine your chicken beforehand. We didn't do that. I actually aired these out in the cooler, in the refrigerator the night before. You don't have to do that either. But I'm really happy with this. They're nice and juicy on the inside. I don't know if you can see that after my bite through, but there is juice there. They're not dry. I'm going to enjoy these for lunch. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out our website, AndersonBBQSupply.com. We'll see you soon. Thank you.